Go. Welcome to the Mahwah Public Library. Today is Thursday. We're together to do our chair yoga practice. So my name is Joan. If you're home or whether you're here with us in the library, if you have two blocks, put them underneath your feet. Walk your feet just to the edges so your toes are on. If your feet are long, then it's better heels off. And then just lift and release your toes until you feel you have nice contact with the full support of the bottom of the foot. And then just let your hands rest on your thighs, shoulders back and down, and relax your jaw. Now here in New Jersey, it is hot, and it's going to get hotter. So we're gonna start, because we haven't worked out yet, we're going to start with a cooling breath. So the cooling breath is called a khaki breath or a crow breath. You do the best you can. If it doesn't work for you, you don't do it. If you have the great ability to curl your tongue, not everybody can. Some people do different things with their tongues. I don't know. You soften your jaw and you purse your lips and you create a little roll with your tongue, and then you just breathe. So as you breathe, it's gonna feel weird. As you inhale, you're gonna feel a coolness of air coming in your tongue like it's a straw, and then the breath is gonna come out. We're gonna start only with 3. So relax around anything that feels tight, sit up nice and tall, and begin inhaling and exhaling. And keep going. And then take a breath. Now, you may find, especially along the cheek lines, and maybe as you curl your tongue, that you feel tightness there. So if you feel like your tongue, the back of your throat, your cheeks, your jaw are tight, we're gonna work to relax them a little bit. So I'm gonna release my teeth so I have space in my mouth without stretching my mouth too wide. And I'm just gonna let my mouth hang open, close my eyes, and feel where you're holding tension there. Your lips can be gently touching or a small space, and if you can, you breathe in and out of your nose. Now, this is a terrible allergy season, so if you're very congested and you have to breathe in and out of your mouth, you do what you need to do. Now feel the rise and the fall of the breath. Sit up nice and tall, relax your shoulders down. Now bring your arms out. And we have arms on our chairs, so you can just rest your arms on the arms of the chair and sink your shoulders down and away. Now ask yourself, what do I need to receive today? Try to keep your chin in line with the sternum. Breathing in and out of the nose. Now touch your thumb to your ring finger, the tip of your ring finger. This is your lung point. So you want to feel the movement of the lung breath. As the breath inhales and exhales, keep the jaw soft, the eyes soft, the center of the forehead soft, the shoulders down. Now, if you can, take your tongue and place it behind your 2 front teeth. That's going to release the back of the throat, and let your jaw just be soft, and inhale 3 breaths at your own rate, and exhale. And notice any sensations you've activated. Now, I'm going to touch my thumb to my pinky finger, and I want to think about what is one thing. Now, you may have many more than one, but you want to think of one thing that takes up too much space in your head. The one prevalent thought, worry, fear, tension, anxiety. This is the mudra for letting go, and it also connects to the fluid and water, the image of water. So you want to visualize as you inhale and you exhale here, that you're letting go, and the visual of water is just carrying it away. and you don't have to hold it anymore. So 3 breaths at your own rate. And notice if the breath is a little bit lower in the belly. 3 more breaths here. And then release your fingers, wiggle them a little bit. Touch your thumb to your middle finger. This is the heart space. So we want to feel grounded, balanced, supported. We want to clear out what doesn't serve us. But now we want to ask ourselves, what does the heart need today? So you breathe in 3 breaths, 6 breaths, 9 breaths, whatever number you need. And you want to relax the space around the heart, because when the heart is in balance, everything below the heart and above the heart falls into better alignment. And again, breathing in and out through the nose, tongue is pressed up against the palate of the mouth. Soften the jaw. And notice the breath maybe feel like it's right in the center of the chest. And if you've done 3, do 3 more. And 1 more, just to clear. Now inhale, lift your arms up. Now, if it's too much for your arms to be high, then you bend your elbows, which is better anyway. And now use the back of the chair and just rock out that space between your shoulders. And release what you're holding. What are you carrying? Groceries, children, worry, fear, tension, the world, whatever it is. For this moment, you've set aside this time to create space to release whatever it is that you carry around. And notice any sensations that begin to build. And notice maybe this sensation of slowing down the nervous system allows the body to relax a little more. Now when I go to the right, I'm going to release my right arm, lift the left arm, look up. And now stretch a little bit underneath the arm, and my back is still against the chair. Now, if it's too much for my neck, I can keep my head at neutral. And if it's too much for my head to look up, then don't look up. Look to the side. And just see if you can ease anything here. Now, as I come back to the right side, I'm going to release that right arm down, stretch that left arm over, look underneath it, stretch out through that side body. Inhale, stretch the other way. My back is still against the chair. I'm using it as a source of support and to massage as I roll gently, opening the body's spine that moves in 6 directions, so side to side. And relax your jaw. And then come back to center, arms up, gentle back bend, lean into the chair. Exhale, we go forward and back. Now you can make this as big or small as you want. Fingers are soft. Exhale, don't throw your head back too far. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Feel like you're a beautiful piece of fabric on a wash line, just moving with the breathe. The other image could be water, just lapping on a beach, just gentle. Again, paying attention to the sensations that you develop or activate. Inhale, arms up. Now open up into a big V, shoulders down, sit a little bit away from the chair, and visualize an hourglass. So we're going to fill ourselves up with what we need, and now we're going to rotate and delete something, chin to the chest. Inhale, lift up. Look up if it's good for the neck. Exhale, release something. Remember, you only go up as high as is comfortable for you. Try not to allow the shoulders to overreach. Inhale, lift up. Don't throw your head back too far. Keep your jaw soft. A lot of directions. Inhale and exhale. And up and down. Last one, and up. Gentle back bend. Forward fold. Take a breath here. So settle. If your torso can rest right on the tops of the thighs, that's great. Head's an extension of the spine. Now we're going to put it all together. So I'm going to scoop my hands, gather what I need. Inhale, lift up. Gentle back bend, rotate the palms. Exhale, come down. Scoop the hands. Inhale. Right arm down, left arm over. Opposite side. Both arms up, gentle back bend. Forward fold. Scoop the hands, big V. Fill yourself up, let something go. Look to the right, inhale, lift up. I can look up and down to this left, and we'll do it again. Gentle back bend, forward fold. Reset the body. Inhale, lift up. Right arm down, left arm over. Opposite side. Both arms up. Gentle back bend, forward fold. If you're not on the right side, we don't care. Inhale, lift up. I'm not going to know. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up. Right arm down, left arm over. Opposite side. Left arm down, right arm over. Both arms up. Gentle back bend. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, big V. Fill yourself up. Twist to the right. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Stay here. Twist a little bit. And now ring out through the ribs. And back and forth. And just go, we're still warming up the spine. So remember, if you have osteoporosis, osteopenia, any fragile brittle bone syndrome, you make it very small. You don't have to go big. Now, if you want more, when I come back to this side, I may have to move myself a little bit away from the chair. I'm going to hover my leg and twist and maybe look behind toward my thumb. And then I switch and twist. And opposite side. And gaze is soft. And one more. Now, if I'm really comfortable and I would like to do more, I'm going to hold the front of the leg, take a big stretch here, bring it up as much as I want. Exhale, stretch it out. Don't snap the knee. In and up, out and down. Be mindful of the jaw. No jaws involved in this. So remember, feet, pelvic girdle, and jaw are all connected. So if one's tight, you're probably tight in other places. One more. Inhale, lift up. Bring it up. Now I'm going to cap my right hand on my right knee, left hand on the left thigh. Now I'm going to circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you come back to center, stretch it out. Point and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll it around at the ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shake the leg. Innervate those nerve endings. Tap, tap, tap. Now, just out of curiosity, take a measurement. See if that leg's a little longer. And if it is, you're going to have to adjust the mirror and the seat in your car. So now we're going to sit up here nice and tall. Inhale, give yourself a little hug. You bring it in as much as you want. Take a breath and release. 1, 2, don't snap the knee. 3, 4, 5, 6. When you bring it in, right hand rests on the right leg, left on the kneecap of the left knee. 1, 2, as you roll around. 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, extend that leg, point and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, roll. 1, doesn't matter which direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now shake the leg. Tap, 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 tap both. Innervate those nerve endings so you're not so fatigued. Shake your hands. Take a breath. Bring it up, bring it out, bring it down. Great if you feel fatigued early afternoon. Do not do this at night. You'll be awake, so don't call me. And breathe. Good, both arms up. Now we're gonna let it out. So anything that really annoys you, this is it. And up. Get it out. Your arms can go only as high as is comfortable for you. Keep going. Now notice you may feel warm. One more. Pause right here. Notice if you feel like you increased your body heat. Slide your hands right up to the tops of the knees. Now, we're going to do a little khaki breath. So get the breath, see if you can cool your body system down. If it's hard for you to do, then you just purse your lips like you're going to suck into a straw. That works as well. Shoulders are down, and then you breathe. 3 breaths. Stir the pot. Now, when you do this stuff, I have found, and you may not find the same thing, that you have to focus so much on the breath that it clears up the stuff that runs around in your head. When you come to the back of this rotation, you pause and you reverse, because we want to allow the body to begin to assimilate what we've done so far, to create a shift, to move something out that doesn't need to stay there. When you come to the back of the circle, pause, feel your feet. Now we're going to go right into our dog and cat. So I curl my spine into a cat back, and I start small. And I inhale, and I lift up into a dog stretch. And I exhale, and I curl it back. And it's that rippling again, that sensation of like a gentle wave moving on a beach. It's small and slow. And you don't want to throw your head back too far. You just want to lift, jaws unclenched, eyes are soft. Opening center of the forehead, relaxing the eyes, releasing through the throat, the heart, and the belly as you also move up and down the length of the spine. Now, if you're comfortable and you come to neutral and you want it a little deeper, you can widen your blocks and give yourself some space, and you can curl back and roll up. Now, if this is too much, you choose not to do it. This is about your practice. Shoulders are down. Don't let the shoulders creep up to the ears. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale. Feel that movement of the spine, feeling flexible. So somebody said to me recently, a friend of mine who teaches Pilates, said that in all of her years of doing this, what she has noticed is the flexibility that you gain from your practice, whatever you practice, yoga, Pilates, whatever, ballet, dance, anything with movement, is how you bring flexibility into your life. So you want to relax and go with the flow of the breath. Now, when I bring myself all the way up this time, elbows are in. Big breath here. Exhale, curl and push all the air out and pause here. And then ripple the spine, let the head come up last. And see how you feel. See if your posture is taller. I'm going to give myself a little room behind me. If I want, I can widen my blocks, but I don't have to. Press into the ball of the foot, walk the ball of the foot to the back of the block. One hand holds the wrist of the other, and I lean forward. And now I rock. So if I have particularly tight feet, toes, if I have neuropathy, if I have arthritis, if I have poor circulation, or anything, plantar fasciitis, you want to really keep these feet happy, because keeping your feet strong and your body and your legs and your joints flexible helps to promote longevity. So we want to press that big toe down. Notice if it pops up. Breathe. Now when I breathe right here, I'm going to take a breath. Now you may have to feel the stretch now through the back. You might feel it in the back of the arch of the foot. I'm going to just pull my pant leg up. You don't have to. You may have to adjust your position. So you're going to take your thumb and your index finger, and you're going to massage the back of the heel right by the Achilles heel. And you just kind of pinch and squeeze and up and down, especially if it's tight. And breathe here. Notice any spots that are really particularly tender. Sometimes you don't even know it's tender. Good, and then we switch and we go to the other side. And you just kind of massage it out. Now, if you notice that you have a lot of fluids in your legs, you want to make sure you're moving them out. That lymphatic fluid can make your head, your legs, your face, your knees, your joints make you feel heavy and tight. Good. Come back to center. Rock your feet again. Now, I had my left hand on top. This is my favorite position. Wherever you go automatically is generally your first preference. Switch it, because it's not going to be happy. And you're going to just give yourself the gift of opposites. And you rock here, and you notice if the backs of your heels maybe don't feel as tight. And also notice your jaw. When you release your feet and you release your tightness in your heels, back of the foot, you may find that you get a softening somewhere else. Breathe. Now, hands come to the knees, heels come up. This is an acupressure point for the pelvic girdle. So we gently press in the heels and do some little windshield wipers. That also helps the hip flexors, and you breathe. And you can do this as many times as you want. Good. I'm going to walk the ball of my feet to the front of the block, and now I want to curl my toes down so I get a nice stretch up the front of the foot, the dorsals, and see how much that hurts. And then notice if your jaw engages. And smile. Now, keep the ball of the foot down, lift the toes and spread them. And then curl. And notice what action or reaction you get somewhere else. Breathe. And feel that. So sometimes toes tell a big story. Whatever your story is for your toes, I don't know. But the toes, the toes tell a story, because what they do is you need each toe to create flexibility and balance. Your toes don't work separately, especially, for example, you're wearing flip-flops. Those toes are working hard there. Breathe. Now, tap, tap, tap. Now we're going to go into a frog pose, so we open up the sides of the legs. So you can start wide, arms here, take a breath, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders down, sit back. So this leaning forward is the body's unconscious way of saying, I'm not really here, I'm going into the next moment. So you want to bring yourself back so you're fully present. Shoulders, ribs, and hips are stacked. Shoulders are back and down, jaws relaxed. And you say to yourself, I am breathing in and I am breathing out. Wiggle your fingers into the present moment. Good. If you're really flexible, you can bring your feet so the balls of the feet and the heels touch, and you sit up a little taller, shoulders down. Tuck that pelvic girdle back. And relax the jaw. And breathe. Good. Release your feet. Now, we want to stir the pot here. So as wide as you want, you can make it as big or as small as you want. So you can make it small, you can make it medium, you can make it large. So you pick what you need for yourself today. Be mindful of where your chin and nose is in space. Try to avoid having your chin forward. Keep the chin down, because that's a control thing. You don't need to be in charge of everything at every moment. 4, 5, 6, and as you do this, you're going to feel this rocking up and down into the pelvic girdle, and you reverse. 1, any size circle you want. Now, you can close your eyes, but if it throws off your center of balance, you keep your eyes open, your gaze locked on something that's not moving. 4, 5, 6. Good. Now, keep yourself right here. Feel your posture. And we're going to take a nice big as is comfortable for you, cat and dog. And you want to keep your shoulders down. So the tendency is for the shoulders to come up and roll in. This is a heart protector. So you want to, from the sternum, release the shoulders down. Relax the jaw. Curl the spine back as big as you can. And roll it forward into the biggest wave you can make. And ripple up. Gaze is soft, and exhale, and feel that sensation of releasing things, spaces, areas in your body that are tight, and bring it back. Inhale, lift up. It becomes a moving meditation. Exhale. Don't let your brain start getting involved in thoughts. When you come back, ripple the spine up. Now we're going to rock the shoulders. So I'm going to roll the shoulders and come down. My nose is as if it's going to touch my knee. Is it going to touch my knee? No. But my shoulders are back, and I want to invite my shoulders back with my fingers so I can come down gently. Inhale. The minute you get a twinge in your back, forward, that's as far as you go. Anytime you feel, turn to the left. Anytime you feel anything that's tight, make it less. Pushing into the pain, I'm coming down, I'm talking and moving at the same time. Come down. As you go to the right, notice maybe automatically you're a little lower and you didn't realize it. And you're up, and you're down, and your breath is moving, and to the left, and up. And now when I come forward this time, I'm going to release my arms. Nice flat back. Keep your head an extension of the spine. Roll your head right and left. Feel your neck. Breathe. Good. Tuck your chin, curl the spine, come all the way up. Bring your arms all the way up. We're going to come right into our goddess. Your thumb and your middle finger, it's as if you're squeezing a fat sponge. So you're engaging through the center of the arm and around. The whole arm. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, pull down. In and out. And breathe. And in and out. And up and down. And squeeze the shoulders on the back if you can. But don't engage the jaw. There's a lot of directions here, sorry. Breathe in and out. And up and down. Now pause. Now ask yourself if you could reach the highest something on a tree, a gorgeous piece of fruit on any tree you would imagine, you want to make it effortless. So connect it to an intention. What is it you need for yourself? Courage, patience, awareness, a solution, problem solving, a creative something, whatever it is. So you're going to lift up and you're going to pull it down with confidence. Up, healing, possibility, I don't know, whatever you want. Make it what you need. Squeeze it. In and out with the breath. Bringing that sensation of confidence to your practice. One more. You can do as many as you want. Pause. Now shoulders back, I'm going to pulse. Shoulders back, and we pulse back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a breath, let it go. See if you feel like you're a little lower. Roll your head. Good. Tuck your chin, ripple up. Head comes up last. See if you feel taller. Now remember, tallness has not only something to do with your anatomical height. It has to do with that sensation of coming out of yourself. So sometimes we feel stuck and we tend to collapse. So you want to feel the sensation of lifting up into a new space. Now as I breathe in and I breathe out right here, I'm going to roll this time this shoulder to the left shoulder to the right knee, and stretch that left hand diagonally, thumb up. And then I come back. Thumb up. I'm going to give myself a thumbs up. Now, thumb down, I'm going to release something that doesn't work for me. Palm up. I'm going to gather something that's going to help me heal, feel good, create space, opportunity, joy. I'm going to let go of something else. Palm down. So we'll do one more set. Thumb up. Thumb down. Palm up. Palm down. Good. Come forward, touch something. You can touch the floor, the blocks, your feet, your legs, it doesn't matter. Whatever you can do to ground, and now rock it out. And see if you can feel this opening through that lower back. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Don't let them creep up. Good. Tuck your chin, roll. Hands come right to the knees, any size circle you want. So we stir the pot. What have we released? What have we welcomed in? 2, 3, and then you pause and you reverse your circle. 1, 2, 3. Good. Sit for a minute, see how you feel. Take 3 of your khaki breaths. See if you can cool down the body. You may feel warm. So 3 breaths at your own rate in any variation that works for you. And then pause. Good. Now, we're going to bring the blocks together. Take one block, one is going to remain on the floor. The other one is going to come behind so that you can support the spine. So it fits right into the arch of the back. If you don't have a block or that doesn't feel comfortable for you, that's fine. Now, I have arms, so I have to slide my arms under and press my hands back. This is my bridge pose. I want to tuck my lumbar spine, squeeze the shoulders back, release the jaw. Feel the bottoms of your feet grounding you down. Press your hands back and feel that energy coming up and out the crown of the head. So bridge pose is all about connections. So connect to yourself right now. How do you feel now that's different in a positive way than when you started? And find that positive thing. Feel that connection to your feet, your hands, your arms, your neck, your spine, up and out the crown of your head, and your energy. Feel that connection to any emotions that you've been carrying around, and ask yourself to release anything negative or overwhelming or creating fear, stress, tension, or anxiety, or any other word that may come up for you. And say to yourself instead, I am rooted, I am grounded, I am balanced, and I am supported in all things. Now feel your chin. If your chin is forward, bring your head back. Relax through the jaw. Now, I'm going to expand the bridge. So I inhale and I press up as if gravity is pressing down, so it takes a little effort. I bring it right to the center, shoulders down. Now I'm going to rotate and hold that energy space right between my palms and expand it out to the side. Take a breath. Inhale. I'm going to lift up, gently look up, touch my thumb and my index finger, create a triangle of awareness right above the top of my head. Sink the shoulders down. Ignite a light of clarity. Exhale, open and expand and bring it all the way down. And now let it come all the way down as if it's going to ground, continue to ground around you in a big orb, circle, balloon, whatever image works for you. Inhale, I'm going to bring the hands right to the front of the chest. I'm going to push away something that makes my heart feel heavy. And now I'm going to spread it out again. Inhale, lift up, palms together. Exhale, bring that sensation of rooting, grounding, awareness, focus, alignment, courage, patience, whatever you need, right down and bow to yourself. And let your hands rest right at the center of your sternum, shoulders back, and give yourself a compliment. Today I am, and don't make it this, I'm fine. Make it emphatic. I'm great, I'm strong, I'm flexible. I am awake, I am aware, I am my own person. I have everything I need within me. I am moving into new space. I am prosperous, I am healthy. I am strong. You just keep adding. Fill up your book of affirmations here. Now we're going to bloom and grow. So imagine that the center of your palms you have a seed. And you're going to inhale and you're going to press up. And your elbows come together. And now you're going to open up. So my index finger, my index, middle, and ring finger open. My thumb and my pinky finger touch. And the palm and the lower arm open into what's called Padma Mudra or lotus flower. And I bloom here. So I inhale and I lift up. And then I bring my hands together, I exhale, I bow to myself, palms come pressing together right to the heart. So I inhale, lift up, so I bloom and grow. Look up gently, exhale. Also helps to open up that space between the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it down. Last one. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it down. Cross one hand over the other. Touch your thumb. Let it rest right at the heart. Put a little weight here. Tuck the lumbar spine. And breathe. Now, I'm going to just lean a little forward so I can take that block out and bring it back to the floor. And when I sit back in the chair, I want to feel a better connection through the whole length of the spine. And now I'm going to rock. I am calm. I am relaxed. I am at ease. I am breathing in and I am breathing out. I am going with the flow of the breath and the intention of the moment. That in this moment, I am bringing myself to the present moment where my lower body is still and my upper body is moving with the breeze, with the current of my breath, with the flow of the movement side to side, massaging that back body against the back of the chair. And then pause. Little circle here. I celebrate the gift of what does your heart need. So let your hands really press right on the body. Peace, joy, contentment, calmness, healing, awareness. And now open up the arms and stretch it all the way out and now rock again. And notice how this feels. Use your back against the chair so you get a little massage right into that back body. Good. And now we move right into star pose. So left palm up, right palm down. I look above and beyond my fingertips, and I allow my star, which is my heart, to shine. I don't need to tell my heart to function. It functions on its own. But I can enhance performance by bringing it to calmness and stillness, to peace, awareness, movement, flexibility, whatever else comes to mind. And then both arms up, take a breath, inhale, nice and slow. Exhale, ripple down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Last one, inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down, and pause right here. Tuck your chin, roll up. Now your hands can rest right in your lap. If you feel the need that you still need to ground, keep your hands in your lap. If you feel you need to receive something else, palms are up. If you need peace, you touch your thumb to your index finger. If you need patience, thumb to middle finger. If you need to feel that you're so grounded and you're balanced and supported that your brain can find the solution because you're in a perfect state of awareness, then thumb to ring finger. And then if you need to invite something in, thumb to pinky finger. If you need calmness in the center of your being, thumb comes in, you curl your fingers over. And now you just breathe. And I will play the B-tone bowl. And if your brain starts to percolate, just tell yourself, no. Right now, I am only focusing on the breath. I am relaxed, I am at ease, I am awake, and I am aware. I am letting all the parts of the practice find a place to land within me like a sponge. I wring out what no longer serves me. I fill myself up with, and then you fill in the blank. And as the bowl begins to slow down, take 3 long, slow breaths. And release whatever you're holding in your hands and create this bowl of abundance. And sweep your hands and gather to yourself this sensation that you are different. That you're calm and you bring your hands down and you're relaxed and you're at ease and you're soft, but you're strong and long and flexible and fill in the blank, patient, courageous, aware. It doesn't matter. You fill it in what you need. And you bring it all the way up. And you bring it all the way down. And this time, instead of stopping right at the middle of the body, you're just going to bring it all the way down to the bottoms of the feet. And inhale and gather more. And when you reach the top, palms together. May I always become aware of when I need to stop and pause and take a breath and bring myself to stillness so that I can fill myself up with peace, patience, courage, opportunity, confidence, whatever it is that you need. You can create your own little dialogue here. And bow to yourself in thanksgiving and gratitude that you have chosen to participate in a practice that allows you to create a shift, a toolbox of skills to allow you to heal and to be at home within your true self. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. Have a great day. Please hydrate, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.